What up, YouTube? We got some Canadian Howler content for you today. It's gonna be Nelly on Abzan counters. We've played the deck before. Might even be another match on YouTube of it versus Ashiok on Bant Control. We've also played against Ashiok's Bant Control deck before. I think it's exactly the same as last time. If you caught that, I think we just did it on Twitch. Possibly it's on here already on YouTube. But anyways, regardless, thank you for coming by. I'm Nelly. I also have a Twitch channel, and it's the same name. And yeah, here's my Absent Counters game. I've got an Overgrown Tomb with Llanowar Elves on the draw. Actually, I kept 7. I don't have any white mana in this hand, and all the spells require white mana. So let's mulligan. Okay, we got white mana and green mana and Bristly Bill and a Llanowar Elves. Yeah, this is good enough. Are we bottom Swamp? Are we bottom Mortuary Mire? Or Underground Mortuary? This is like a lot of lands. We don't have turn 1 green. This hand's actually pretty awkward. We're not bottoming Llanowar Elves, though. We are bottoming Swamp. Yeah. Done. Alright, good luck, Ashiok. Let's have a good one. I thought this was an Overgrown Tomb, probably because I had an Overgrown Tomb in that last hand. My brain is Overgrown Tomb pilled. Okay, interesting. I think we just need to jam the Mortuary because we want our lands to come in untapped. That could be good, really good later, but we're gonna graveyard it for now because I don't know how soon we're gonna play this library. The library is quite good against Ashiok's deck, allowing us to constantly have gas, so they have to constantly keep up with counter spells or whatever. Their deck's playing a bunch of Wraths, a bunch of good stuff. Okay. I am certainly the beatdown, though, so even though I really value the library, I'm probably going to lead off with Bill here. Yeah, Bill into Constrictor Snake is pretty great. If we can pull that off, I'll be a happy camper. On the other hand, we could go Snake into Bill Llanowar Elves. So if you think the Bill is more important than Snake... we did this wrong. Whoops. Alright. Cast. Make green mana. There we go. You know, whether you're trying to play against counter spells or kill spells is always an interesting facet of the control match. And hasn't gotten old in 30 years, so probably never will, really. Like, from the point of view of the beatdown player, just trying to think, like, well, which one do I go for first? Which one's more important? The opponent's got a Caracas, so Bill is pretty much cooked. 2 or fewer. Okay, so it's time to play this land. But first, let's cast this spell. Is that right? We can't play the Llanowar Elves then if we play this and then this. Awkward. Right. That was always going to be the case. So do we want +1 Llanowar Elves or do we want +1 counter? I think we actually do want +1 Llanowar Elves. So let's just get this counter on here. We're going to get it bounced by Caracas anyway. So that's too bad. Let's go into combat. Force Ashiok to decide whether they want to tap their mana now or if they want to take 3 and maybe counter a spell. All good. That makes sense. And then I'm a little worried that if you play Winding Constrictor first and then Invasion of Gobekhan, you actually have to, like, put 6 battle counters on, but we could find out. We can wait. Oh, it's artifact or creature I control. Okay, not battle.
Okay.
It'd say the creature type. Gosh, Caracas is a good card, hey? Caracas. Still 0 points. And widely available because it's
They're outside.
not a commander card.
One is Naproxen, one is Cyclobenzapine. You told me to take both, but I think just an approximate is also fine. Yep.
Okay, Ice Fang Codal. No Death Touch. Did they just make Summoning Sickness look different from the last time I was playing Magic Online? I feel like it looks a little different. It used to be like centered, and now it takes up the entire card frame. So that's different. Yeah, okay, Ice Fang Codal not blocking here. That's chill. Okay. Got the Raging Urge Thicket here. Should really quit teams, shouldn't we? It's nice that at least we can get some +1/+1 counters off of Bill, even when the opponent has Caracas. I think that's not what we're doing this turn, though. I'd like to play around Mana Leaks and just, yeah, get this Invasion of Gobekron down. I think this is even more important for my plan than the Sylvan Library. Although it depends, like, if they just let it resolve and then we see that their hand is like impossible to beat, then that probably will turn into the opposite. Probably Sylvan Library is what you need to beat an unbeatable hand. Okay. Yeah, let's make Snapcaster cost 4. That's like pretty incredible, right? That's what this does. As long as that card remains like they can play it for 4. And then this also eventually gets things. Okay, so they're not going to flash in and stop this with that, at least. And then maybe they'll find a... Maybe they'll cantrip into a counterspell for this. Maybe they won't. Alright. We're in play. We scry to the bottom or the top? They scried 1 to the bottom. They're keeping the Brainstorm in hand. Waiting for a fetch land, maybe? No. Didn't find it yet. Oh, it could be in hand, actually. I don't know which lands we saw there. I guess Magic Online doesn't keep track of it for you because it wasn't revealed. We just looked at, so I could have taken better notes. I can remember the Brainstorm, Opt, Snapcaster, and then there was at least 1, if not 2 lands. So maybe one of them was a fetch land. Entirely possible. Okay. Good to see you, White Plume Adventure. This is like, you know, either great for us or just curtains. Okay. Like the control deck putting the initiative into play is potentially risky for them. I do have a Sylvan Library. Yeah. Oh, right, you get to... This one's so good. Is this one... Even without the mana off, is the White Plume trigger just better than CZDZ? Yeah. Do it. Holy moly, that's bad. Okay. I can't shuffle these away. No, not forever. Okay, I've got to keep at least 1. Yeah, let's put this one back on top. Okay, well, the Caracas is tapped, but even if it wasn't, we'd be doing this. But we can't attack into White Plume, unfortunately, or do anything else. So the opponent didn't know we were going to full brick off Sylvan Library when they played White Plume Adventure, but that's what happened, and we might as well concede now. Like, we actually are just in extremely dire straits here. I'm not going to concede. We're making content. But, like, if I wasn't making a YouTube video, I might just concede this one. To take this kind of gamble and it pays off this well is like, ooh. The position that the band control deck is in now, this turn after the White Plume, is it's pretty gross. It's extremely powerful. Someone in the back is like, I would have kept the flooded trend on top. For sure, right? They're laughing their way to the bank here. Yeah, now I can't block this, plus I'm at -5, so I actually... I can't afford to keep any cards on top. The Op can't quite cast that Snapcaster Mage still, so that's nice. Uh-huh. We knew about one of them. Yeah, we better. I mean, this would have been okay if we had a creature that could attack, but we're dead on board, so that's fine. We lose 5 life to the trap, and we lose 3 life to Ace Banquaddle. Good game, Ashiok. Hey, sometimes you play the initiative, and it works. Nothing wrong with that. Okay. Yeah, I would like to play first. This seems fine. Right? Yeah, this is fine. Look, it's just like we drew it out. We don't have any other soldiers, but maybe we'll turn to the Siege Veteran, just so, you know, if we draw another 2-drop on turn 2, we can go 2 2-drops. With only one fetch land, though, I actually kind of wonder. Well, let's start off with the Courtyard and the Deathroad Shaman. This sequencing is actually really interesting because, like, I do have a Mana Dork. Like, it, you know, generally using your Mana Dork is good, but with Deathroad Shaman specifically, I'm not sure if my opponent's going to fuel me to be able to keep tapping it, so I might just want to play my 2-drop on 2, especially since they're fundamentally the same card. Okay, I ripped Balin's Tome. That's funny and weird. I guess I'm just suiting up Deathroad Shaman with a counter from Siege Veteran. All the acceleration all the time. Yeah. Fuck. Get in there, DRS. Oh, we're getting Force of Willed. Well, get in there, DRS. It's fine. Okay, solid. 4 is the magic number. Ooh, or 2. Okay, so this is an interesting turn. This is sort of that 2-drop we talked about. Although I also just don't have a ton of removal spells. But it represents a lot of life. Now, if we go... We need 2 white mana. Yeah, actually, we can't really use this mana for this because of how this spell works. It's converged, so you only want to put colored mana into it. Um, I might just get in for 3 here, like just Luminarch Aspirant, the veteran, the Shaman, get in for 3 and save the Prismatic Ending. And then, you know, if the opponent's got nothing else going on next turn, maybe we're going to kill Ball of Blossoms, but yeah, I could see that being the best case scenario. We're going to lose 2 more life here so we can play a tapped land. Okay, fair enough. Does that change anything? So now, yeah, we still can't ending the Wall of Blossoms and attack for 5, but we could go Overgrown Tomb untapped, pass, exile your Force of Will. That gets in for 2. It's kind of the same thing as getting in with Siege Veteran and Deathroot Shaman. Yeah, I think I like it, actually. We get to lose more life points. That's fun. Siege Veteran can target themselves now. And then, yeah, we just don't attack with anyone in this scenario. We could ending for up to 4 next turn in case the opponent plays a 4. They don't have any white mana yet. Okay, so now... Oh, I forgot to exile this thing. I'm a dumb. Whoops. So now, yeah, Siege Veteran can just get in. Probably... I don't think we're going to need to make mana with this. I feel bad that I forgot to exile something with Deathroot Shaman, but I'll try to get over it. I like the part where I talked through my play and then still made a mistake. This counter actually probably should have gone here or here, because the opponent's got sort of suspicious mana. They didn't do anything with it this turn. They didn't counter our Noble Hierarch. They might just be light on action. It's possible. Okay. That's an enchantment. Unfortunately, it doesn't represent 2 life from the Deathroot Shaman. Okay, don't love that. Never see them get anything fair with that card, do you? Unless you're playing against Nelly. Target me? Maybe? That'd be okay. I wouldn't mind. Hey, now there's 3 more targets. So the punt on the Deathroot Shaman is like super relevant. Like it might turn into a time walk. It's possible the game goes that way. Okay, second removal spell. It's an instant, but it doesn't hit a Planeswalker, and the opponent's playing a bunch of Planeswalkers. So, yeah, I like just waiting on this one. We're going to play a land. Get in for 5, I guess. They're going to chump with something, almost certainly. And then, you know, I wouldn't be surprised if they have a sweeper here. They're playing some sweepers, and we don't have a good out for it. And it's really clean. It's a clean 3 for 1. This deck drawing 2 removal spells in the same game is neat. It's like probably a first for this deck. What we really want is the deck to draw 1 hand disruption spell and then 1 white removal spell, and then, you know, lands obviously, maybe a mana accelerant, something that cares about count. Yeah, every time, right? Okay, so it didn't go the way of it was a time walk that we lost those 2 life, but we get our opponent down to 6 here. So like if we're able to get them to 4, looks pretty bad, right? It's also worth note. It's actually worth noting if I had remembered this and then gone for the play of kill both your blockers, get in for 5 or for 6. If that works, they'd be dead. Like that. There's a line where that punt actually cost me the game. I'm not sure if I go for it very often. Yeah, I mean this is a creature, so we're gonna cast it. We already have double green. We don't want to tap land here. Actually, the tap land might be better. Sorry, what are we doing? My deck. What are we doing with our lands? We've got green, green, and 3. So we're already making a 6/6 in there at 6. Because that's what Voracious Hydra does. So maybe just Scry 1 is better. It has trample. It'd be a 6/1. Yeah, sure. Yeah, talk myself into it. Do we want this one or the green-white one? How about the green-white one? Oop. Let's do it. Okay. And yeah, we could have made an 8/9 if we just got an untapped land. Looks like we're glad we got a 6/7. Only fights creatures. That's too bad. I can't cast instants, and they didn't play any other permanents, so I don't really want a prismatic ending to fairy. At least not right now. So I actually think I like just playing this land, saving myself the 2 life, and making a 6/7 without... X is going to be 2, yeah. I might just counter it. No, they didn't. Okay. Without dealing myself 2 damage.
One of the blades snap off. You can throw it in the car again. How badly did it break?
Ooh, their Lush Portico is prettier than my Lush Portico. That's cool. I haven't seen this one yet. Nice work, Sergei Glushkov. Oh no, the Field of the Dead's online. The worst. Okay. They have the ability to do this again immediately. No, these aren't fetch lands. Okay. They do have 7 untapped mana though, so that probably means something. Oh, okay. That's kind of a weird time to do that, right? Like, Ashiok, you don't get to draw the card until your turn. Is that what you want? Are you trying to have a certain number of cards on my turn? Oh, I'm confused. Did you just time walk or something? You didn't... Oh yeah, you just didn't do anything on your turn except play a land and +1 fairy. Are you looking at my deck? Oh, you are. You're portenting me. Okay. I drew a Fendhorn Elves. You have 5 cards in hand? I'm going to go to blockers and then try to kill your zombie token. Or try to go to blockers and kill your zombie token. See if that works. Oh, wait, that doesn't work. Right. Damn it. Okay, that's fine. You were going to kill my thing anyway. Great. Let's chill. Maybe I should have killed Teferi on my turn. No, still not doing it. They were tapped. Maybe it's worth killing Teferi even there after the Terminus. Not sure. Triumph and St. Catherine. Don't love that. Alright. I learned in my last match against this same deck that this card is not legendary. Believe it or not. They have a Wasteland. Okay. Yeah, go for it. Yeah. One, two, three, four, five. Yeah, I can tap out to kill this. It's probably right. They have 4 cards, so I'm probably kind of goozled if they have a counterspell. And they probably have a counterspell. Like, makes sense here. Okay. Didn't want to counter that. Or their hand is, I don't know, only lands. I'm not sure. Yep. You got it. Life from the Lone Wasteland, you say? I think I have this Finhorn Elves. Get me off black here? Yeah, that's pretty good. Now I can't kill your Teferi with my Prismatic Ending, unfortunately. Yep, that's how this goes. Well, I haven't really won any games with this deck except that one where you had 2 Moxes in the opening hand, which shouldn't count. So, I don't know, maybe it's back to the drawing board. Other people have been successful with these +1/+1 counters decks, but maybe my operation, like, try to have game against combo and other creature decks and interact with like, look, this is for the control matchup, you know? Pretty hilarious, right? Nice Inquisition against the Wasteland Field of the Dead situation. Yeah, we're cooked here. Thanks for the games, Ashiok. Well played. I don't know. Yep, probably going to play something else in the following tournaments. And before this YouTube video is over, we're going to talk to my wife. It's more important. Hey, how can I help you?
I'm just leaving.
Okay, bye.
No.
Okay, now I know. All right. Hey, thanks so much for watching today. I will be back with more Canadian Highlander stuff probably soon. That's what I've been really enjoying. Most of my Magic career, actually, at this point. But getting more opportunities to play it lately. So I've been extra stoked to play the games and share them here. Thanks for the games, Ashiok. Appreciate you playing against me. And catch you all in the next one.